this is MTR gulab jamun. Okay, this is 200 gram. 200 gram. So it's not always 200 gram. Sometimes it's 160, 150. So check your grams how much it is. Okay, based on that the ratio will change. Okay, so first let's cut it. Pause कर दो.
हाँ.
Okay, so pour it in your bowl. Take the big ball. It will be good, easy. Okay. Before you add anything, just break it down into the powder so that there is no lumps. It won't take much, just take 30 seconds. You can make video 2x, so it will be easy for you. Okay, so this is how you have to break it down. So I can see there is no lumps. Easy. So it's broke down easy. Okay, now I'm taking a milk which is 300 something gram. Let me tell you how much it is. Okay, sorry, it's 160 ml. 160 ml I'm going to add in 200 ml. So now you can decide if your packet is smaller, you can adjust accordingly. So I'm opening this and we have to add little by little. Don't rush. Little by little. Mixing might take 2 to 3 minutes. So I have added this. Okay. This is rainbow milk, which is little more thicker than the normal milk. It's 12% fat, but you can easily add any milk, doesn't matter much. Since I have this, I have always fixed quantity and this comes perfect ratio for me. So okay, this 200 gram will make 40 gulab jamuns. If you make the smaller size, then it will be perfectly 40, and if you make 40, that means your gulab jamun will be perfect in shape, perfect in size, and the sugar syrup will also go inside properly. If you make too big, the inside part will remain solid, so it will not taste good. So make sure you make it around 40. So I will show you the ball size also later. As of now, I'm adding this. No need to rush, you can do it easy. Until now I added half only, still there are too much remaining, and I will add full, and it will be a sticky dough. Don't try to make it like puri dough or chapati dough or anything. Okay, this one will remain sticky. Huh? Oh. Okay, so I have finally added full. It might seem little sticky, however that's the need. So I will just remove the lump using this. Okay, don't worry, I cleaned this before I use it, so don't worry if it is. You can use whatever you want. Okay, you can run the video faster, maybe 1.5x or or maybe 1.7, depends on your. Okay, now you can see this dough has become sticky. It's fine. We have to break down the granules. That's it. Then our job is done. Then we'll let it rest for 5 minutes. And sugar syrup ratio is so easy, nothing much. Just read the description at the back of the packet. So for me it's written as okay, for me it's written for sugar syrup I have to just add 1 kg of sugar with 1 kg of water. So maybe for you, if it's a smaller packet, then you might, and same thing you can do with the gits or any other formulation. See, this dough is sticky, that's why I'm not using hands. Okay, now I will cover it. Okay, I'm not trying to perfect it, just let it rest for 5 minutes. Let the milk do its part and let the ingredient rest for 5 minutes. Okay, then we'll see you after 5 minutes. Okay, so this is just a normal cotton cloth. I just wet it up. Okay, so I can cover it. Okay, just cover it for 5 minutes so that it does not form a layer, a hard layer. Okay, that's it.
Go.
Okay, so I have added 200 grams of sugar and 200 grams of water. I measured it, so don't get it wrong. We will boil for 5 minutes on high flame. Once the boil comes, we will wait for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is how it is. Why I am making only 200 grams? Because I already have the sugar syrup which I made 2 days back for the same gulab jamun, which is already sold. Now I am making it the new batch. So for that reason, the sugar syrup is, I still have like 800 ml, so I don't need much. So I am just adding 200. It will be enough for the this 40 gulab jamuns. Okay, so okay, you can add little amount of lemon syrup, lemon juice, so that this will not crystallize. It will remain liquidy. Okay, my boil did not came yet, so I'm just waiting for the boil. Once the boil come, I'll count for 5 minutes, and that's it. Then the sugar syrup is done. Make sure before you make balls, you make the sugar syrup ready, so that when you are frying it, because as soon as you make balls, you have to immediately start frying it. So for frying, you cannot add you cannot add the gulab jamun in the boiling sugar syrup. So what I will do is I will make it ready. Okay, and I'll let it cool down till the time I make balls, because making ball will take the maximum time. Until now we haven't done anything too much effort, nothing, but making balls will take efforts. Okay, so now I can see my sugar syrup has already melted, the sugar is melted. So I will keep stirring after in a while, not continuous is not required. But if you don't stir when it's not diluted, then it might caramelize. So make sure until it dilutes, you have to whisk it. And once okay, if your sugar have dirt, or if sugar is locally produced, and if it's not clear, okay, if you see the bubbles are dirty, then you can add little amount of milk, and then milk will get curdled with that foam, and then it will take dirt out. So you can simply you can take the foam out of this milk and sugar and throw it away. Okay, since my sugar is very clean, I don't need to add anything, just lemon, a small quantity. You can also add like the saffron to give it a nice color, a nice aroma. For me, I have added in the previous syrup, so I don't need to add any more. Okay, so my sugar syrup is already boiling from 2 minutes. I will wait for 3 more minutes, and then I will add my previous syrup, then homogenize it, then that's it. Job is over. So it's just matter of 4 more minutes. Okay, so I have added my previous sugar syrup, okay, which I made 2 days back. So this was the remaining. Now this quantity is around 1 kg. It's enough for 40 gulab jamun. I can clearly see it. It's enough. So what you can see, it's a little amount of elaichi, means cardamom, and the saffron. That's why this color, you can see it's yellow. There was a lot of saffron was added that time, so some of them are gone wasted. So this is the remaining. Now my sugar syrup is ready. I'll just take a boil because it was cold, it was in the fridge, and that's it. Job is done. For the sugar syrup, it's done. Okay, so this size is okay. This size means as small as you can make it. That's the correct size. Like this, I will tell the big size. This one looks small, but it is the big size. So what you have to do is take, put ghee in your, put this ghee, butter or anything, make it greasy. Take it, gently press it. Okay, gently press it and then roll it. Okay, we are not giving it a shape now, we are just removing the air from the this dough. Okay, once like 8 or 10 turn, like make it, okay, then very firmly roll it, make it a ball as round as you can make. Okay, then you can do it this way, then it's a perfect. Okay, the job is done. This is the hardest and time taking job. So again I am pressing it little. Okay, I know this 10 rounds is done, so now I am giving shape. Okay, so there will be no crack. No crack means your gulab jamun will remain proper intact. During frying it will not crack. Okay, if in the frying process it cracked, that means when it will go in sugar syrup, it will get into two pieces, then it will feel bad. So see how small you have to make it, because once you fry it will gain size, then again when you put sugar in the sugar syrup, it will absorb sugar and again it will gain size, so it will be very big. So that's why make it as small as you can. Okay, now I am going to give it a shape. Okay, done. You can feel it that there are no cracks. You will see there will be a glossiness with, you will see no cracks. Perfect. Okay, that's the way you know. Okay, so I'm now making it. Okay, this is how it is. Okay, halas. Okay, so how to check the temperature of the ghee? Okay, how the quantity of the ghee you can decide. Like for me it's this kind of a pot, so it's like 1.5 inch, it's dip. So just make a ball, small ball, put it in, and if it floats up, that means your temperature is almost ready. Okay, should not be very hot, and should not, now it looks okay, so I will remove it. Okay, and start putting. Okay, so now for putting also you have to be little conscious. Do not put it directly. If you put directly, it will be on the floor. So put it in your spoon and roll it, and then start rotating the oil. Okay, and once your oil is hot, just little slow it down. Don't keep it on the high heat, and start adding the balls now. So it will be, basically it should rotate, otherwise it will cook from the down, and the upper side it will not cook, it will remain white. It will cook, but it will be not even color. That's why we are rotating it. Okay, so now I'm just pouring oil little on top. See, this one has widen up because it's big size, that's why it's cracked. Okay, so we should not add spoon, but it will be okay. It's not that problematic. In the first 1 or 2 it might be a issue, but later it will be okay, don't worry. Okay, so now if you can see, we are, some are getting, you know, this is not evenly cooked, this is black, this is white, so we have to rotate, keep rotating it properly. Okay, so but it's okay, little black won't create a problem because your sugar syrup is yellow, so it will give you a golden look, so don't worry about that. You can see that side, we see it's now not I told you in the start only it will crack one or two. Okay, now after that it will not crack that much. So now one or two might crack. Slow down the temperature of your ghee a little if it is getting pop up very fast and start changing color very fast, then just slow it down one by one, step by step. So as of now I'm keep adding one by one and keep removing one by one. So you can see I'm trying to make it even, but sometimes it doesn't, but it will not make any difference, don't worry. Okay, so when you see it's white, just flip it, but just don't touch it until, see this one we just put it right, so it's rotating, let it rotate. When it comes in a proper shape and it's start getting color, then you can touch it. So now it's almost in color, so I can flip it, and now this one in shape, so I can see it might be looking little black, but it won't create any problem. After the color, the sugar syrup is soaked, it won't be that much black. Okay, I'm keep adding. Okay, so see now it's not getting cracked because the temperature is perfectly okay. What should be the temperature? You have to judge. If it's popping up very fast, it's coming up very fast, it's changing color very fast, that means temperature is high. Slow heat is not a big problem. Slow heat you can keep it, it's fine. So that's it. So now this gulab jamun, we have to keep it soaked for around like 12 hours to get the real taste. Okay, then if you want to eat the hot, you can just heat up the chasni again, the sugar syrup again, and then your gulab jamun will be hot. Okay, don't try to eat right away now. You have to wait around 10 hours, 12 hours. Okay, then it will be perfectly soaked. Don't try it before. Keep your temptation under control. Okay, so this is it. This video is done. I almost told you all the points you have to keep in mind. And see, now nothing is cracking. Okay, it's coming in proper shape, almost getting equal shape and almost equal color. Okay, so just keep in mind for these things what I told in step by step. Can't understand, watch it again. Okay, so I'm just playing, nothing much to do. The only thing is you don't need to touch when it's just put it inside. Once it's semi color or some color came, you can play with it, it's fine. Okay, so now I have time to remove some. Okay, so this one looks okay, so done. This one looks okay, so done. This one also looks okay, done. This one also looks okay. Oops, be careful, it's very dangerous. Temperature is too hot, so okay. So tomorrow morning I will show you the end result. So that's it.